Bueno, continuemos donde lo dejamos. Vamos a superar esta prueba. Recuerden que el resto está en mi canal de YouTube por si quieren ver qué pasa. Vamos pues. Vamos a continuar con esta misioncilla. Déjame ver si funciona el audio porque siempre tuve un problema una vez. Probando. Ahí está. Ahora sí. El audio, sigamos. Oh, bueno. Ahí. ¡Ah, chetos! Eso me pasa por alardear. Pensé que lo iba a lograr. Pero vamos. Si Mario Maker nos enseñó, es que se puede. Y también disculpen que no he estado tiempo. ¿Tengo puntos sin usar? Ah, caray. Tengo 4. Así va. Ok, está. Compañero. Okay. Vayamos. Ah, chetos, no. Tan cerca es que estaba otra vez. De modo, así pasa, hombre. Si fuera tan fácil, no será divertido. Por algo me gustan los Dark Souls. Por difíciles. ¿Otra vez? Ay, Dios. Pasiva. Guardar partida, sí. Ahora. Ok, ya. No, ¿qué pasa? No, hombre. Ay, Dios. Me tuvo que haber golpeado el hacha o... No tengo una habilidad de salto. Hay una habilidad de salto que hace daño, pero ahorita es un enemigo. Pero creo que no la tengo, o no me serviría aquí. Ok. Otra vez. Ni modo, hombre, ni modo. Uf. No, mira. Ahí. Otra vez. Ay, Dios. Creo que voy a tener que brincar. No hay de- ¿Cómo le haré? Otra vez. Ay, Dios. Necesito ver cómo puedo brincar eso. Vamos. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo puede que cuando me levanto me... Ay, Dios. Bueno. Bueno, pues ya. Eso. Maldita, toma. Pura chiripa, pero igual cuenta. Igual cuenta, dije. Ábrete. Vamos a guardar la partida, sí, no. ¿Cómo era? ¡No! Vamos a cargar la partida. Debe haber una manera. Debe haber una. No. Cargar. Ay.
These ghosts aren't very helpful, are they?
The dead should not keep secrets. Unless they resent the living.
Perhaps they're
Pues
just
sí,
unused to visitors. Surely they'll warm up to us
No me la van a poner
eventually.
tan fácil, ¿verdad? ¡Oh! ¡Qué buenas trampas!
Who maintains these traps? Ridiculous when you think about it.
Bueno, pues no por nada. Las trampas siempre están por algo.
Well, this just seems unfair. Just a little.
Little power goes a long way.
Isokso!
No. Esa queda. No. Ah, caray, lo logramos. Ay, güey, disculpe.
Isokso!
Nada que ver.
The Echidans are being less welcoming than I'd hoped.
What did you expect? They're dead.
They must be trying to protect their gardener. Still, this feels hostile.
Don't
Pues
worry.
sí.
Judging by this mural, the relationship the Akita had with their god was complicated. Perhaps Zappadal was a little moody? This mural almost makes me feel nervous.
Para unos.
It looks like a list of building materials. Probably for Nakukubel itself. Third time's the charm. Another door is revealed.
Listo. Oh. A la tercera prueba. Ah, los cyborgs.
But you are an outlander. Somehow you've proven. We now see
Suerte yo
what
diría,
you
más bien.
represent. We know the truth. The gardener must love one last time. I, Katenrus, who was Tebaru Sonakis was. No more words. You have not earned the right. You come as a supplicant.
Wow, mira, qué rudo.
I wonder what's at the end of all these trials. I can't imagine it's good.
Vamos pues.
Of course, these trials require relief.
Vamos. Discúlpeme, un mensajito. Me voy a ahogar. Ahí está.
You bear our gardener's mark.
Espérame, dame chances. Estoy looteando. Listo, ahora sí. Claro que llevo la marca.
The gardener
Soy el
has
campeón.
grown roots into the Outlander.
What do you truly seek with our God?
Uf. Muchas culturas ahora de cuando sus calaveras, los sitios de recepción, meditar sobre la inevitabilidad de la muerte. Parece que quiere que muera.
The fur on the back of my neck is standing up.
Somehow you bested our trials.
Oh,
like
claro que sí.
vermin.
Like vermin, you endured.
You live where worthier souls have fallen. But your journey.
Soil hardens. Hesitation.
Duda.
They are here to be found. Why?
This is where you die, Outlander.
Me parece bien.
So
Bailemos.
be it. Prepare yourself.
Claro. Para atrás. Ah, vamos. Arriba. Ajá. Uno. Súbelo. Súbelo. Uno, dos. Ahí está. Que no se levante. Como los solos. Ahí está. Y Esparta. Oh. Otro más. Dispárame. Toma. Qué buena. Gracias, ¿qué será? ¿Qué hace? Uno, dos, tres.
Anyone else want to die a second time?
Oh, and it looks like we got a prize on the table over there. Let's take a look, shall we?
Premio, lootear. ¿Qué es esto?
I've never seen an Akitan device like
Un
this.
logro.
These mechanisms, they mark the locations of important sites. It's a map.
Ever closer. We must.
A map? I can't believe it survived.
Don't rush me, dearie. Akitan isn't easy to translate.
So close.
Your gods said hello, didn't they? Go on then, deal with them. I need time.
A ver, ¿qué hay aquí? Acércate a ladra y a la... Muy bien. Anillos nuevos. Oh, ok, ya tengo uno nuevo. Pero daño físico de las trampas. Wow, de haberlo leído antes.
I think your god would like a word. Try and make it quick.
Come. We yearn for answers.
Pero aquí ya hay zombies. Para hacer la infección, ya llego aquí.
You are here. You heard us in the roots. You seek the garden. You know the way. But the Tabaru Sinakis, they turn from you. You have shown us only kindness and patience. Surely they would welcome you as kin, grafted from the same root.
A ver.
As painful as a wound, we were theirs and they were ours, and we told them in
Tiro
return,
verde.
we promised to protect them, and we
No es
were
cierto.
true. Always, we protected them. Ever impatient, ever hungry.
Claro, y
Very
más porque hay
well.
una loca que nos está
Take more
persiguiendo.
fruit from the tree. We offer you our power. We will show you. Wait, an
Sí,
intruder.
ya sé.
The wire, a razor in our throat. Stop her! We writhe, we bleed. She brings the purging fire. She comes out, out. Send her out.
Claro que sí, hombre, tú tranquila. Veamos que te... Bueno, yo quiero su armadura y su espada, sus espadas.
Wake up! Wake up!
Ya estoy despierto, ya estoy despierto.
What happened? Are you alright? What did you do?
Ah,
Oh, really? It's hard to tell with all the dream thralls around.
While you were unconscious, the Adra pillar was not.
You can't
Okay.
hear all the dream thralls. What happened with Sapidal?
se acercó algo.
Once we get past all these dream thralls, I'll be excited to see what scares us. Oh, they're flooding the area, so I think it's a great time to leave. The map points us to Gallowayne's tusks. We'll find the way to the garden there. We just have to find a godless tower on the southern coast, and boom!
We should talk to Marius. He knows the tasks better. Until then, we must ready ourselves for a fight.
Oh, excelente.
You asked for it!
We should
Muy
go.
bien, Engendros.
Dream Scourge is upon us.
Ahí está. Todos chancrosos. Quédate atrás. Vengan, vengan. Puedo con todos. Puedo con todos. Vamos, vamos, déjense caer, déjense caer. Después de haber jugado Monster Hunter, era una historia para todos. Vamos a matar todos los que podamos. Si vemos que nos acaban,
I'm ready to go. Now. Watch your right! Gather round! It's getting a little close. So,
tranquila, tranquila, si podemos. Toma. No, que Vámonos.
Invaders in the garden!
Vámonos.
Party in the brush!
Ah, pensé que se acabarían, pero no. Creo que sí era el escenario en el que tenemos que irnos. Vámonos.
Fist!
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
No alcanzamos.
Finish this.
Esto. Ok. Vámonos.
Take much more!
Ahí está. Ah, caray, una autobomba. Oh. Manda dinero. No, 17,000, está bien.
Or you're worse in the situation. Ruins will grow with the corruption. We should burn it out before it spreads.
You're a child playing at being a hero. You understand none of the forces at work here.
The Circle of Archmagi has overstepped their authority. Again.
I don't know how to explain this any better. This is not a problem to solve with cannons or steel.
Is that... Oh, it can't be. Not now. Not her.
Ella es la bruja.
Envoy, I hope you found what you were looking for. Because those ruins are about to be a distant memory.
Ah, me falta mucho. Mentira ahí. No.
If we want to use the godless term for a godlike of Sapadal, the envoys are Tebaru Sanakis. It's actually a fascinating tradition, going back to...
Heresy
Wait.
and lies. I bring you the truth.
No es
This is
cierto.
a spring from which the Dream Scourge flows, injecting poison into the veins of the island.
No, a cleansing fire. Poison or cure?
The same poison we burned out of Fure Messiverno.
The only thing you burned was hope. And I am determined to get it back. Even if I must take it from you.
Charming. Stand by my side, and we can strike a blow at the Dream Scourge. And at Sapadal. Would you tear down everything we've built? Abandon our oaths because they were too difficult to fulfill?
Ah,
I've been watching you, Envoy. You, who survived when so many godlike fell. I even asked the
testarudo que
gods
quieres?
what made you so remarkable. And the burned queen opened my eyes to what you are. We knew the chaos of the living lands had an origin. How could I have known that you were its offspring?
Oh.
Different wars on the same battlefield. There are two plagues in the living lands. Help me destroy one, and the other will follow.
Ashes. Nothing of the Akita will remain.
Okay.
We may not burn out the dream scourge here, but we can burn out its symptoms and take the fight to your patron.
Spirits cry out, bury the fire, but still they rage.
Hubris. She assumes a great deal about a force she barely understands.
Always thinking with your sword. You zealots never change. I happen to like these ruins. They've been very informative. Without them, I'd never have learned there was a new god in the living lands.
Another reason why they should be destroyed. Sapadal is dangerous, but an archmage is more unpredictable by far.
Vamos a ver.
I do love it when people choose to listen to reason. I have
Claro
an
que sí.
alternate solution to the problem
Mi
at
nombre de mente
hand.
abierta.
This should be amusing.
I am not talking to you, am I? Don't interrupt me.
Pelea de mujeres. Ah, me faltó uno, era. Tranquilos, no hay que enseñar los colmillos todavía. Ya llegará su fin.
Yes. Honestly, it's quite simple. I can sever the connection between the Adra in the ruins and the rest of the living lands. It will isolate the dream-scourged essence and halt the creation of new dream thralls in Shatterscarp.
Muy
But
bien.
those that exist will remain.
No seguirán engendrando más.
My solution will end the plague in this region, I believe, and keep Ludwig from having to do terrible things to those nice ruins. There's one thing I'd like to add. Severing the
dime.
Adra will require the use of a truly immense amount of essence, which, well, will result in a few deaths.
A few deaths? What about Quilici? And the other Furians? And Quilici?
Gods, you're right.
Gentle sleep. One moment day, the next, a poppy's dream to carry them to the Garden of Night. They would feel no pain.
Oh, Dios. Oh, gracias a Dios.
I'm so very glad you recall.
Well, in layman's terms, she's going to rip the essence out of a bunch of people in Shatterscarp. For
Muy
what it's
bien.
worth, her theory is sound. She could stop the dream.
A few dozen people may die. Possibly 100. There is no control over. But it will stop the dream scourge from spreading.
I once thought of pursuing such an idea, but only after careful study.
It's not an ideal solution. But it is easier to save a life when you've amputated the necrotic limb, so to speak.
Bueno,
You surprise me, Envoy. She would sacrifice the very people we're trying to save, and for what? Not even to destroy the Dream Scourge. Merely to slow it down.
Destroying the ruins and killing the dream thralls within is also a short-term measure.
sí.
Ludwig's solution will eventually result in the same number of casualties, possibly even more. If only the Inquisitor was as astute as you. Regardless, you're correct. So long as the Dream Scourge exists, more people will become infected. And the infected will take more lives, and this will continue indefinitely.
She has no idea what the consequences of her action. Envoy.
Carajo. Eso sí no me lo esperaba.
I swore an oath to my goddess. A solemn vow that I... Zapata wants the same devotion from you. The only difference is, you never had a choice.
Yo decido lo que pasa.
And what makes you so sure the decision? You owe Zapata nothing, and yet they
What an amateur. She accuses Sapadal of...
Yes, quite difficult to decide whether to believe your new god or the angry skeleton.
Godlike. I leave the choice to you.
Estoy la rueda.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one. Let's just hope Quilichi is all right.
So be it.
Es como el chasquido de
Sapadal's
Thanos.
hold over you is stronger than I suspected.
Prune, strengthen the living leaves.
Me podría esperar cualquier cosa cuando se quitó la máscara, de que tuviera carne
Attune
cayendo
your
podrido,
soul
pero
to Samadal
literalmente
to
me esperaba que
assist
fuera
my
una calavera.
focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do... And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marinzoth Clathan, Aid Marslante.
Vamos a cortar. Un esquivo.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, Another god. There are so many. If a new one is... But that is for you to wrestle with. However, I have one final question.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. I could use your assistance. Should you wish to return with me, the rest of the circle do not often visit. You, however, are a...
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? But, I have to think about it. At the very least, though the idea of finally devoting more time...
Ah, no, sí, necesito que me acompañes.
Yes, my work will still be there even when this world is in ruin. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim?
What is done is done. Countless innocent lives cut short. Make no mistake. There will... At least now I have a better idea of who... It frightens me how well they've convinced you. Envoy, need I remind you why the Emperor sent you? If you and Heelgard are too spineless to remember your allegiance, All I wanted to do was protect Shatterskull. Instead, I'm left with one dead settlement. Whatever helps you. A word of warning, Envoy. You and I are running out. I allowed you to dictate the terms of this meeting. I won't make that mistake twice.
Te veo en el jardín si es que llegas antes
The
que
Steel
yo.
Garrote won't be far behind. Until next time, Envoy.
What a vile, intolerant...
It wasn't supposed to claim our people!
I can't believe the...
No progress without sacrifice.
Ahora, vámonos.
This magic makes my skin twitch.
Oh. Vámonos, que para luego es tarde.
Nicely done! That was a close one.
Esto. Vamos, vamos de nivel. Ay. Ah, se me fue.
Not bad, Envoy. Wow. Arriba, arriba, arriba. Hola.
We've got company!
Ahí está. Ah, muy rápido.
Several against one. That's the way to go.
Estoy como un rato. Vamos, chicos.
Couldn't have done it better. We really kicked the hornet's nest.
No.
Envoy, behind you.
Ay, caray, esto es muy pesado. Lo siento muchachos, pero el error fue destruir para el caminón.
If you ignore all the dead bodies around.
Ay, Dios. Uf. Ahora. ¿Estamos arriba? Hola.
You there! Over here! At least you took care of those bastards. Don't know why you're here, stranger. You're not even here to deal with the Zorbs themselves. We arrived at the cave last night, made camp, and it all...
Esto fue mal empeor.
It was. We thought we were prepared for... Look, after what happened in Fior, we had to make sure it didn't happen here. The Zorbs, Private Nauki, was on watch, but I guess he fell asleep because a scaly bastard. It was a mess. Most died then. The rest, Nauki must have gotten away in the chaos. The gods have... Don't bother. Since we left Thirdborn, he's been running his mouth. We got to hear how many Zorps he's gonna kill. The town's been talking about nothing but Fior.
It crawls into our mind.
It's probably why he was the first one out. Because
Tienes razón, cuando está enfermo.
even if the captain had been acting weird lately, there were 1,000 better. No, Captain Ruiki was fine. We were all. If you don't believe me, check. If anything, he might. Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. I don't have long. Let me stay.
Muy bien, amigo.
Please. Let me spend my final moments in peace.
A ver, al parecer. Aquí está esa insignia. Veamos, pues. Vieron despavoridos.
Seeing these poor folks, I'm glad the animators and Fjord stayed in their labs and just let the rangers do their jobs. Can you imagine Yvette trying to save Remy? Oof. The horror.
Came down to survival. It's too late to go alive. But that's how it is among animancers. Especially the competitive ones. Partners become rivals, and rivals become prey.
A ver. Hermanos. Acá hay una.
At least it's... This looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
A ver. Cógelo. Creo que estábamos peleando desde el inicio. Pues ya estamos aquí, vamos a ver. Dice que estás en...
So they were being followed or hunted.
Hola, pues chavos.
Not bad, envoy.
On the right, dear.
Ahí vienen más.
Another soul for the wheel.
Comida. No. Me quedo con esas botas. Por último nos vamos. Tenemos al soldado. Hola, muchachos.
On your left here.
Toma. Faltó una cosita, la verdad.
Praise my squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, I was so surprised, and it was so... Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have... So, can you just go in... Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say no. That Captain Ruiki was sick, that I was paranoid. I heard it all often, and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui... Wow, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Look, I don't know what you think you know. The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders, not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri seemed compelled to... Even Sergeant Asui began... It was more than just stress. I'm not in... Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home. I think I would know if I was sick. Someone had to leave and let... Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges. Thank you. I'm glad you finally... And thank you for the badges. Hopefully they'll bring some... Oh! And thank you for believing...
It is usually better to forgive. We all deserve a chance to outgrow the worst version of ourselves.
No sé. La verdad me dio huevo a tratar con él. Dije, bye. Ok. ¿Cuántos es? Nada, no sé mucho.
Those poor dumb bastards. No matter what really happened, I'm sorry for them all the same.
Nosotros.
On your right
Creo que tenemos que buscar a... Veamos. Estamos en esta zona. Una flecha.
Ah, a fellow traveler.
Oh.
Nothing to peddle here. Former merchant. Even I know my thirdborn has the dream scourge. Ugh, terrible. I tried to tell them my vapors would protect their minds.
Does your soul reside in your nose? No? Then you have your...
Nonsense. My grandfather sailed the high seas for... But it's no use. Thirdborns passed... The better question is why you... And I'm far too pressed for time to... Ingrates. Cures, tonics, and poultices for sale. It'll probably cure what ails you.
Bueno, eso me servirá. A ver.
Couldn't have been better. Someone's eager
Wow. Veamos. Por arriba. Okay. Tengo puntos de flechas. ¿Será la misión de aquí? Hola.
Dodge this!
Mejora disponible.
Yeah.
Look alive! We've got a customer.
Look, unless you know where the whetstone for my scalpel is, can you go away? This is a prison.
Greetings and salutations, traveler. Well, but once
Okay.
stop being blurry. Oh, I'm fine. It was just a little giant spider. It probably wasn't even venomous. The bite's not even that itchy. I'm sure I'll be. Really? Can I ask just what he expected? You're the one who made things complicated. It's just like Daiko. Now that I've done all the legwork, he just wants to... He's always been like this ever since we were children. See? This is what I get for mixing business and family. I thought that since Daiko and I were twins, we'd be similar in... Now you tell me. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as I get paid. Here's the package you wanted. That'll... Whoa. Couldn't... Really? Huh. Well, the customer is always right, so... Oh, and be careful. Tell your friends that... Actually, before you go... Oh...
Dead? I told him that spider bite wasn't supposed to be the size of a melon, didn't I, Shizu?
Yes, Kauka, you did several times.
Several times? Now I'll have to find someone else to let me dissect bodies we find. Ugh. It'll take forever.
Wow.
He was so young. I only hope it was peaceful.
Hear me out. What if we throw caution to the wind? Since we're being honest, I've already had my share.
Pues
Wanted to
vamos
get
a
a head
hacerlo.
start. Now you go.
Son hongos, capaz.
I'll try my best, but so far, the results are... pretty good. My mouth is dry.
Perhaps it just needs time.
You learned a valuable lesson. That's something.
Why do you cloud your eyes? Could we not have shown?
Perhaps we didn't take enough to feel the effects. What...
Vamos a ver. Misión. No, mapa. Ok, una. Regresa con noticias. Habla con Teo. Pues vamos a hacer nuestro deber cívico y vamos a llevarlos con las autoridades.
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
Oh, you're...
Wait, was it an elf and they're two strange...
No comment. Whoever we did or did...
Oh, they're very... Well, thanks for letting me... What did you even... In case they don't teach you this in your hometown, you shouldn't... You have to just... I wish this was the... I think they were born tricksters. They certainly found... Our parents had to step in more than once to get them in line.
They were so exhausted from making a family.
Didn't you know? The twins are my brothers. Though, I guess I can see the confusion. I'll have to have a talk with them. Especially now that Aiko and his... What do you mean? Oh no, what happened?
One of your brothers didn't make it. But on the bright...
I suppose it was only a matter of time. Well, seems like I have to thank you for letting me... I should check in on Daiko, too. Here, we hand these out to the kids from time to time. Makes them feel good. I'll take the drugs from here. So again, thank you.
Sí. Necesito vender. Vamos a vender este. Depositar el campamento. Ahora sí, lo que tengas.
Gods, it's good to see a living face. Is there...
Claro, ¿por qué no? Wow. Ganzúas. No tengo tienes que hacer.
Gods, what a job. How many more are we going to find out?
3 dozen dead? Of no... They just fell over. What did you do, Envoy? Sacrifices? Is that what you want? Dozens are dead, Envoy. The costs were too great, Envoy. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever.
Mire, ¿cuántos guardianes hay que
I'll
pasar?
send word. No one wants. Get out of my...
Lo bueno que yo estoy aquí para ser amigos.
Welcome back.
I've got the fresh.
No, pues ellos tirados en todos lados.
Temerity, can we talk?
Are they?
Are they? Then they have gone to the weed.
The grief you're feeling now, it doesn't go away.
Let's go, Namijo. Those poor kids.
A ver, me falta esta misión. La última y nos vamos. De acabar de Fulca, el Sagre.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash. I need to know why.
Okay.
Exactly. Everything in those ruins is irreplaceable. And if we ruin Ludwig's day...
Inquisitor Ludwig made her intentions clear. To destroy... We can't afford to give her a single victory, Kai.
Ludwig's a monster. But how can you say Ringram's any less of one?
Greenroom knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than she found a great solution, but it came with a great...
Do you hear yours? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twist. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
No.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us, but unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will... That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Sí.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp.
No he encontrado ese. La causa energía.
It cannot be a god. This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has a god unbound to us?
It is not one of us. We must be sure.
Intent. Action. We do not hear. It is a neophyte. Clinking how it will.
Am I to believe it is ignorant of its...
Even the child it plays.
Just this...
Will it create?
If we cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will...
Carry before the lunge.
I will not act now. I will not brook another Wodaka.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Okay. No he encontrado nada de este.
Never thought I'd be going back to Galloway's tusks. Relax. We won't embarrass you too much.
Let me guess. You burned some bridges on your way out, and now we have to cross them.
Ok. Trozo de hierro viviente. Oh.
Think whatever you want. I just don't.
Can we talk a moment? How much do you really know? Among other things, Adra is a physical manifestation of a metaphysical phenomenon. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the dream scarp.
No sé, tú eres la experta.
You might not like what the souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. A watcher, maybe. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. As do I. We both deserve a little peace. While I have your ear.
Claro, adelante.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a god. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not... Truthfully, I don't know. I've got this idea, but it's just... When you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe... Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing. Get some rest. Go on then.
Ah, okay.
The better question is, can I still be an animal? By burning Fior Messiverno, the Steel Garrote declared that animancy is not welcome in the... And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the living lands can be tamed politically, much less... I'm sure that Inquisitor Ludwig would agree. All I know for certain is that I've been going... I should be an Animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge. At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me. Whether or not I believe in myself.
Hombre.
If I must.
I don't think I could do what you do. Too many unknowns.
But that's what makes it interesting, dearie. Envoy. I just hope we made those ruins are priceless, and I truly look forward. I don't know that I'll ever truly... Usually, I know the right answer.
No.
I know. We've seen it. Things have been... unreal. I was able to ask questions and get answers. And it's all thanks to you and your weird god. But to go through the trials...
Sí. Vamos a darle más cuerda a
I
su
can't imagine what it was like to
fanatismo.
grow up a godlike with no god. I'm glad you got answers, sweetheart. Well, I have to start writing, but do return if you think of any other juicy details. I've been trying to sort my thoughts since we left her domain. We met Ringrim. The Ringrim. And we impressed her. She even offered to make me. As smart as you are, Envoy, I sometimes forget that you are still a layperson. It doesn't feel real. Oh, Handra's titties. If I take the apprenticeship, I'll have to leave. And what about my study of the godless? Oh, you even learned their proper name. I can't believe I'm not a kid anymore. There are only 26 hours in a day. I love my life as it is now. Exploring, I don't want to give that up. But it's big. It won't leave room for much else. And I'm too old to... Oh, darling. Don't you know that I'll do what I want, no matter what anyone thinks?
Gracias a Dios.
I just wish to ask... Now, come on. I know. I've learned magic through my own means. How much more could I learn with her?
Yasli, you could do all that on your own.
Thank you, dearie. I can't promise. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm
just gonna say it. I regret eating the cheese you stole from Marius.
The only thing I regret is the noises my stomach made afterwards. You want to split the rest? I really shouldn't eat it all myself.
So, we found a map. Now we see how accurate those ancient godless... Not sure how helpful that map will be, really. There's probably a reason.
No tengo ponerse en la primera persona,
We'll
claro.
see. We don't know what's really there. Other than, I figure either it's a complete dud and there's nothing really there. Either way, was it worth it? And that's all that matters, I guess. Anyway. Until next time.
Maurice, todavía.
Listen, that back there, I know you passed 3 trials, but... Right, makes sense. It's not that I didn't enjoy tromping around in the ancient death trap, getting bossed around by... But I really do hope this was the last time. That kind of... Anyway. If I must.
¿Otra vez?
Let's not do that again. Let's stay out of Archmage's domain. Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of... Right. I'm trying. When things don't make sense, what am I supposed to do? Just... Anyway. I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few... Anyway. Thanks for talking. I was wondering, what do souls?
No. Primero vamos a hacer... Esto.
Feel like.
Forgive me, but...
Ah, maldición. No se puede.
How could beloved that you are, and still they... We blessed the Tabaru Sanakis and they prick. Blood roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed. We never wanted this. So many seedlings.
Podríamos avanzar.
The moon waxes from, yet still the branches swipe. They should have shared our love. There's, but you are here. Freedom from the garden. Sleep now.
Pues sí, es claro. Ay, todo porque no pude. Listo. ¿De qué lado vamos? Hay que rodear gran mar de arena. Hay una manera de subir hasta allá. Bueno, pues creo que habrá que rodear. Hola.
Nicely done. Devour! Look out there! Yahtzee, look out!
Ah, no. Está. Esto.
Receive!
Ah. Hola muchachos.
Another soul for the wheel.
¿Tienes ganzúas? Claro. Tengo varias.
Terrible. So many lost. And for what?
Okay.
What a shame. She won't be making it to the reunion after all.
Mina abandonada.
Starland is so beautiful, isn't it? Maybe someone back at Solace Keep could make us something pretty.
Sin embargo, también recogen los cuerpos de aquí. Listo. Vámonos.
Who needs fabric?
Oh, sí. Velocidad de ataque de selección.
We still. Oh,
¿Qué puedes hacer por mí? Pues comprarme mis cosas, porfa. ¿Tú qué tienes? ¿No? Este artículo que me tuviste aquí. O sea, tengo que copiar ese. Uy, perdóneme usted, señor ardido.
And then...
I can't stand how quiet it's gotten. Thank the gods.
A ver qué tienes. Las ganzúas siempre sirven.
Envoy, how did you... Yes, Envoy. The sea, the sky, and my terribly meager. But that can't be why you've come. Goodness, I wish. What a... Well, I wouldn't say it's mine. Would you like to borrow it after I'm through? There's a waiting list, but I... Envoy, please. I'm not planning to kill him. You must open your eyes to the flora and fauna. It's a good deal. You've got me, Envoy. I'm going to kill Koa and Ranga. After everything they took, I could be drinking red Saran wine in a manor house outside of High Crown. They stole my future from me, Envoy. As the rebels and the dreams, we have been wrong, don't you see? You by serving the Emperor's purpose, me by... We will get back all we've lost. We only have to do a... I would never compare... I regret the error. I know you now to be a true... Will you do it then? You see, Envoy? This is what I like. All you need to do is bring my crew to me. Do that. I knew I was right to put oath by... Have you found...
More or less.
What is it? Don't tell... Ah. Damn. Ranga was a good sailor. I only regret that I
can't imagine why your friends are bad.
Castigate me if you must. You don't know what dark and furtive treacheries lurked in her heart. She betrayed me. I had arranged a large deal between your people in Paradise and a purveyor. It would have made our names, our fortunes. I even had a check, but Ranga stole the payment.
Okay.
Of course, yes. Alas, poor Koa. I regret that, but I confess I'm glad he was always her lackey. I spit on his... just as Tawei. No, gods, but this wretched island is Well, Envoy, you've done all I... Please take this as a token of my thanks. I won it from one of your captains years ago. I should like to get to my drinking now. Oathbinder got... The bastards did it again. They all went off and left me here alone.
Bueno, ahora sigamos con la misión principal. Sí es principal, ¿no? Sí. Vamos allá. Sigo alucinando por lo de la Capitana Ludwig. Nunca me imaginé que literalmente fuera su cara, o sea, fuera una calavera. Oh, pues la verdad me gusta que traigo. 10% de daño de fuego. Daño crítico. Oh. Después de conversión de fuego. Wow. Papá. Hey, disculpen que no haya estado tan activo. Monster Hunter Wilds, el trabajo, la casa, ya saben. Siempre aparecen cosas que dan a uno. Uf. Genial. Ah. Hola.
Protect the envoy. Couldn't have done it better.
No, pero por lo visto ya. Tal vez era un mero explorador. 30.
It's you! You're the monster who got us kicked out of third.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer.
What do you have against honest?
One has to admire the efficiency, I suppose.
Nicely done.
Bueno, ustedes empezaron. Gracias. Bien dicen que el robo más grande tiene 100 años.
Safe travels to you. Tamershi sent word. She said you can go. You were responsible for all this death. Shia, Envoy, do you know what's happening? Shia, Envoy, do you know what's happening?
Ay, Dios. Voluntades fuertes. Voluntades fuertes.
Ludwig may have a skull for a face, but her fury was clear enough.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And I plan on hunting her like a...
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has...
You know her better than any of us. My vote's on a pack of small enthusiastic... Wait, was that an...
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be...
Somehow, I don't think she'll let...
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave...
Sí.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to
Muchas gracias, Calamardo.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand. Still, I am determined to...
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka. Generally, debatable, but about the... You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat.
So it's tough odds.
We've... Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Day Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will. I don't know, Nimdut. I do know whatever I come up with is better than do whatever the voice... I'm done here. Do whatever Blessed Day planning you want to do.
Let's just take a breath, Marius.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me.
Poor Marius. Some...
I've never seen Marius like this.
Be gentle with him.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get go...
We won't get far unless we look after each other.
A ver, Marius, ¿qué puñetas hiciste?
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. I don't... Right, I guess I was. I just really don't want to go. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart... I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it's... Right.
Soy psicólogo del grupo, soy psicólogo del grupo. Te va a
I
salir caro
understand
esta
not wanting to
consulta.
go back, but why can't I just... I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some...
Este está completo, este también. Este me faltó varios. Con este me faltó explorar más. Porque este y este, o sea, que explorando a lo loco, me falta. Y este me falta más. También lo consiguen en este lado. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí es 1, 2, 3. Pues aquí es a donde vamos. Tenemos. ¡Vámonos! Wow. Nos vamos a calarnos, hombre. ¿Qué onda, manito? Wow. Muy fuertes.
Enemy to the right.
Sí, las estoy bien. Está.
Who's next? Anyone?
Pues. Armas de buena calidad.
Yeah.
Disgusting, but fascinating.
Well, if you insist.
Se ríe. Vamos.
check her out.
Ay, Dios.
You're bleeding.
Ah.
Taking damage. Time for a new weapon.
Ah, me doy.
I'll fix it.
Parecen carachas cuando se dispara, salen de todos lados.
We've got company.
Another soul for the wheel.
Looks like the beetles have settled in nicely.
Hola.
Child's play.
Ay. Oh. Ah, pues aquí venía.
Charge it up. Little power goes a long way.
Faltando. Dos. Deben estar cerca.
That's done. Una retorcida. Ya está.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
Eso último tiene que estar por aquí. Aquí está.
Little power goes a long way.
Bueno, son materiales, así que... Ahora sí. Hola, muchachos. Ahí. Esto.
That'll show him.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Mali and her outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
Oh, what a large tower. Do you think...
I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can, you can find them in the forge in Solace Keep. Ugh. Oh.
I know you're having fun, dear, but leave the poor man alone.
Vender. Oh. Abraza a la Madre Celestial. Oh. Adraban. No, yo tengo corrompido.
Another Adiran. Damn, the fate's turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it Gods. Well, at least we're safe here. And better, the sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandro. I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandro himself. Good. Take a look. The Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beatles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zoribs. I don't know what there is to do. The Beatles and Zoribs come back faster than we can cut them. She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned. Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supply. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her wardens spoke of mutiny. Fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twine. She's broken her oath and I... To watch over the garden. It is this that keeps us bound to the top. Should we die with an oath unfulfilled, our spirits will linger until at night. And if one of our own breaks an oath... No. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes. But
Well,
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for trading near her camps. But she says she won't stop, and I can't grant her passage out of the tasks. She has no duty out there, nor can I grant her one. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see a...
Trataré. Es un hecho que voy a tratar de llevar las cosas tranquilo.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twine Pits.
I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control.
The captain's in Hindu, but I'll never doubt his dedication to rooting out bandits.
This fella is on
Oh. I could consume
Ese pato ya. Ya está haciendo salvaje. Ábrete.
Follow the road northeast to get to Solace Keep. The safest place in the Tusks.
Vámonos.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep. If it's
I simply don't believe it. Half the shadows start dying in an instant.
Welcome back to the...
Pero ahora solamente creo que venderte esto. Localiza el jardín. Tenemos otra torre allá. Vamos a agarrar estos materiales. Estos comienzan a tener sentido. No. Pues vamos a terminar de hablar con nuestros compañeros y aquí dejaremos el stream de hoy. No olviden que lo subiré también a YouTube. A nuestro canal de YouTube. Adiós.
Envoy, last time I was here, I was full. I left Solace under the cover of darkness. Through an exit only me and... More importantly, I left without permission. Which means I did. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place. Anyway. What do you want to... Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small... It's like it wants to... Which is ridiculous, really. Just another reason the people of Solace tend to... There's a place in the southwest of the Tusk called the Slumbering... There used to be an old Pargrunan aqueduct out there. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean... That's all... I promise you've never spent time anywhere like this. First rule in Galawain's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poison. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over... Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like you're every... Make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash built... You know, if you're this interested in survival in the living land, I'm impressed with what you already know. Still, so...
Oh.
You want to know everything. It's good to know things, but you need to be physically fit. And then we're gonna give you... Let's get... Right. That about does it. You're a quick study. At least now I don't have to worry about you so much out there.
Woo.
I can spend my time watching over Kai and Yatsley. Teaching is its own reward,
Destreza y constitución. Excelente. 6, 8, 6, 5, 7. Nuestro...
Gods. Anyone else finding it hard?
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rough, but we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living. I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from...
I did tell you that, didn't I?
I'm all for pulling together, but...
It's about the walls, really. Big.
But what's the point of all that if it's not making... Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world. We venture out. Yeah, strength through... Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle. But people choose that. And usually forcing people... Never. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keep... I'll be here if you need me.
Marius, have you ever... We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it. All we need now is the courage and wisdom. Your confidence is refreshing. I almost hate to ask, but are you afraid of what's to come?
No,
you've certainly faced it enough times. I believe, for the first... I used to care so much about discovery, but deep down, I was afraid. Take your pick, my parent. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be... Even my parents. Gods. They really had no... They truly did. I'm so tired of being afraid. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea... Did I? Huh.
Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. What do you... Oh, yes. The little but when I joined you, I need... There may be nothing for me. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. On a journey such as this... Not before I've done some reading.
Vamos a ver si podemos... ahí está. Vale. Y la me faltó. Ah, no, pues.
Hey, I wanted to say that I'm sorry to hear about the whole Tama thing.
Thanks, Marius. That means a lot.
I've left people behind before, but it's different when you lose someone unexpected.
Simón.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift. The sulfur scalds. Urashi stir. We smell danger. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you. A sword for a settlement. The scorpion rose today. Thorn tomorrow. Another time. A hidden strike. Have your hands known this? An oak everlasting. Why? A certain spring. The blue, the storm blow. What good is a vow? Trust, we have learned much.
Tengo que comprar mucho Adra rojo.
Hey, I might have something for...
Ah, caray, me quedé sin dinero ya tan pronto. Bueno, ¿qué puedo decir? Eso es lo que pasa. De leyenda. Trozo de acero viviente. Hongo venenoso coagulado. No, mira. Rama de madera negra. Ah, faltaron 4. Oh, shit. Otros 3. Ahora me faltan 2 de Adra. De leyenda. No tengo que subirlo. Rama de madera negra.
Oh, you must have some good stuff.
Pues... Truza de acero viviente. Un trozo de acero viviente, un gobierno sobre... Me faltan 2 de esos. Ay, qué caro. Crear legendaria. $144 de daño físico, 11 vigor, bolas de crítico. Oh. Sí que está siendo un reto. Bueno, lo dejaremos para el día de hoy aquí. Ya mañana continuaremos. Gracias por ver y recuerden que este episodio va a estar en nuestro canal de YouTube. Hasta luego.